Hello, everybody. We're here to discuss today's satellite symposia. I have with me Florian Wolf, Stefan Buller-Hulsbeck, and Bellarmino Gonçalves. And we're just going to run through each of the satellite symposia in turn, so I'll just ask each member to comment. So first of all, Medtronic have a symposia which is entitled Go Long, Setting the Stage for Clinical Success in Challenging Lesions. Florian, any comments?
Yeah, it's a very interesting topic. It's at 11:30 today. And it deals with long lesions, how to do it, how not to do it. We also will see a live case, a pre-recorded live case from Bad Grotzingen. And at the end, we will hear what is the scientific evidence about long lesions.
Thank you. And then next we have a Cook Symposium on Limb Preservation Masterclass, Cutting-Edge Techniques and Tools for CLTI. Stefan, what are your thoughts?
I would say, as every satellite symposium, it's a great symposium which starts today at 1 o'clock, and it deals mainly with the techniques about limb preservation. It includes also costs about amputation versus endovascular limb preservation. And last but not least, it will deal with dedicated revascularization techniques for the pedal arteries and retrograde or antegrade approach techniques for CTO lesions below the knee. I would say a very exciting symposium.
Thank you, Stefan. And Bellarmino, next session is at the Terumo Symposium on new clinical insights and fresh perspectives on the carotid treatment algorithm. Time to change your mind.
Yes, Terumo will show us some new clinical insights, trying to change paradigms about micromesh stents in carotid artery interventions. It will be very challenging and very interesting to discuss this kind of stent construction.
Thank you. Next session from Boston Scientific, EPOCH, the phase 3 randomized controlled trial evaluating second-line treatment with Y90 TheraSphere in patients with colorectal liver metastases. Florian, your thoughts?
Long title, but very important session. I think Boston Scientific really works hard to bring evidence to this kind of treatment. And I think evidence is very important in interventional oncology, since when you look at the oncologists, they really need data in order to accept this kind of treatment. And I think in this session, we will learn everything about this very important trial.
Okay, something to look forward to. Next session is from Gerbe, Sequa microcatheters for more targeted delivery. Stefan?
I would say one of the today's afternoon highlights. It's a completely different topic dealing with target delivery of drugs, for example, for HCC treatment when we deal with liver embolization, meaning with TACE. And it's of utmost importance really to achieve a complete embolization, to avoid any non-target embolization, and that will be achieved to have good microcatheter technology available. And you will gather the latest information about microcatheter technology compared to conventional microcatheter technology.
Thank you. Next session from Philips, optimizing dissection detection and management to improve outcomes in lower limb procedures. Bellarmino.
Yes, Philips will bring us a new type of technology related with PTAs, with below-knee interventions. Also focusing the studies related with it, the TOBA study, the Prestige study, and trying to propose an advanced algorithm to improve outcomes in lower limb procedures.
Thank you. And then we have another one from Boston Scientific, Primary Strategies in SFA Intervention, Data-Driven Approaches. Florian?
Yes, Boston Scientific not only works in oncology on bringing data to IR, but also in the peripheral work. And in this session, we heard everything about the primary DCB approach, so using just DCB, or doing primary atherectomy and DCB, or doing primary drug-eluting stent. And at the end, we will hear more data from the Eminent and the Sports trial. Both studies deal with drug-eluting stent versus bare metal stent. The Eminent trial is the normal trial, and the Sports study is dealing with long lesions where they compared the self-expanding nitinol stent versus the drug-eluting stent.
Thank you, Florian. And finally, session from Shockwave, dealing with eccentric intravascular lithotripsy, simplifying complex calcifying.
Yeah, this is probably a session, the last session today, the last satellite symposium for our endovascular specialists. You know that calcium is one of the Achilles heels we have to deal with during endovascular therapy, during femoral popliteal artery treatment or BTK treatment, and you will receive latest insights about the technology, about shockwaves technology dealing with lithotripsy in order to beat calcium, and you will gather some information how really to deal with severe calcification in the SFA and within the below the knee arteries in order to get a good revascularization result.
Thank you, Stefan. Well, thank you, everybody. I think that's something for everybody today. I would ask you all to attend as many sessions as you can, and please get involved with these sessions and please ask questions. So hope you all enjoyed. Thanks.